What's going on, gamers? Happy my birthday. Woo! April 15th. We are today playing Planet Crafter, where we turn this into this. If you've never played this game before, it just released its full 1.0 version, and I have been having so much fun, man. There's so much to do. I'm going to kind of break it down for you in the event that you've never played this game before. But essentially, you know, like you've seen, you started on the planet, everything's red, the sky's red, the ground's red. It's just an abandoned Mars type planet. But you're sent here to terraform the planet and make it the way that you want it to look, with trees and bushes and moss and everything. But inside here is my little my little main house, I guess. You know, we've got storage and everything for all the different materials that are found around everywhere. And right down here, you can see this is our terraformation tracker. So there's multiple things that you have to contribute to the planet in order for it to terraform. So we've got oxygen up here. So we've got machines out there giving oxygen that are, collecting over time. Same thing with machines that are producing heat, machines that are producing pressure, machines that are producing biomass, all added together to give us a terraformation number right here. So with that being said as well, there are different stages that you work your way through. The first one being blue sky. As soon as you get enough terraformation number, your percentage goes up from blue sky, or from nothing to blue sky, and then you go up to water and rain and other things. And now we're on our way from trees to insects. So we just recently got trees growing out here. All these trees popped up during this stage. It's almost kind of like Age of Empires feel, where you're going through multiple stages of production here. But you can see these are all mining drills here. They don't actually produce any sort of material for me, but they add towards the pressure of the planet. Here we have a rocket launching setup where we can build rockets and launch them into space to increase our overall percentages here. For heat, pressure, and plants, we've got 8,000, 8,000, and 5,000 increased production for those specific things. And you can see on the right side here that these rockets, you'll see them circling the planet essentially, which is pretty cool. Lots of different rockets you can craft. These are trophies that you can find throughout the world. There's a lot of lootable POIs and things that are all over the place. We've got kind of a silly type map here that gives us pretty much shows us the entire map and where you can find all the resources and things like that after you eventually unlock them. Like there's sulfur right here. This is a good place to put like an ore extractor. So I'll show you kind of a little bit of everything here. This is going to be more kind of a intro to this game type of thing. But I've played this game quite a bit in the past and since it released into its 1.0, and I highly recommend it. If there's any downsides to it at all, it's just I have like a small pet peeve with the way the hand looks, the gun and the hand. I wish I could just I wish the hand would go away if I'm not moving or something. I don't know what it is, but it's more of a personal thing. If you're watching this video, we've got some people up on the pillar of names here. If you want your name on my pillar of names to be forever anointed into my save file here, let me know in the comments and we will add you there. So one big thing that you guys are probably wondering is where I'm at and why there is a chair on my screen. Well, I have decided for no reason other than to do something different, that I thought I would run with the whole see-through thing. Obviously I'm see-through and I've been see-through for a very long time. But now I'm actually see-through. You can't see me, you just see my chair. Haha, bada boom. But I can also do this, and there's me kind of in cartoon form. Or I can make a potato appear like that. Or I can do Green Lantern, because Green Lantern's the best superhero ever exist. But either way, I'm working on possibly doing some really funny, interesting engagement stuff with the Twitch streams and things like that. But it's just going to take me some time. But Especially since I'm sick today, dude. I'm sick. It's my birthday. I'm sick. I woke up with a crazy sore throat, man. Like, what in the world is happening to me? I'm gonna eat some of this to top off my food. You do have to keep track of your food, water, and your oxygen while you're out running around, but you unlock upgrades and stuff along the way that'll help you with that specific thing. Now, if I look at my unlocks here, it's going to tell me what I've unlocked or am about to unlock so I can start working on crafting some of these things here. So we've got tier 4 heaters, which I believe I've already got a bunch of those made up, which is what these are. This is like, we call this my hot box, which is where all the heater production is. And if you look at the heaters and things, it'll tell you down there on that text on the bottom, pretty much like how much energy it's consuming, how much heat output you're getting. So this is 28.5 pKs. And you can see back here on these guys, we're getting 538 pKs. So this is the tier 3 versus the tier 4. Huge upgrades for those. And over here, we've got power as well. This is producing 331.5 kilowatts. This is producing 1,485 kilowatts. So pretty huge upgrade. And this is like, you know, solar panels you start with only 19. So 19 in comparison to 1,400. Like, I could potentially just get rid of all these and you know, just hang out with all the materials, because we get 1 for 1 back on materials when you dismantle things. But this little building here creates tree bark that we need to come in and collect every once in a while and add it to our stash inside of our science lab. This is what allows us to collect biomass, which you'll see here. We've actually unlocked beehives and butterfly domes, so I need to probably craft those. And I think, yeah, but we look how much I still have to unlock, man. We have literally like so much stuff. And in their 1.0 update, they added a bunch of things. Genetic extractor allows the extraction of genes from a multitude of living beings. That's pretty awesome. Here we got fish eggs, frog eggs, lots of life and things we get to play with, you know, the further we get into this. Not to mention the world is massive, by the way, and we are getting pretty close to unlocking teleporters, if I recall. They're actually right here. So once we get to 25 GTI of terraformation, so total terraformation, get to 25, we'll unlock teleporters, which will be sweet because we can have like set up different bases at different parts of the world so we don't have to run back and forth. That will be super freaking awesome. But let's see here. I did just have a super alloy meteor shower that resulted in me getting some super alloy, which is something I've had a hard time getting a hold of, which is nice. And the meteor showers happen every great once in a while, and they dump out of the sky like crazy. We also need to look for some larvae here. So this is bee larvae. So if we find one of these uncommon larvae laying around on the ground, or any of these larvae for that matter, we need to pick them up, bring them here so we can start producing some butterflies and things like that, so we can further our little terraformation situation. But I think we're just going to go flying this way. You don't start out with a jetpack, but once you get one, you can start cruising around a lot quicker. And like I said, there's like tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of everything, which is pretty great for sure. We're just going to go float this way and go check my ore extractors. So on the map, like I showed earlier, there is these like ore nodes, right? So right here, I have a super alloy ore extractor in that area. So that's what we're going to go check on and see if it's got any super alloy in it or not. It's going to go take a quick peek. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, it doesn't have a ton because it seems to still continuously grab the other stuff. Now, there is one more tier ore extractor after the one that I have right here, which is the tier 2. There is one more tier, and I wonder if it gets more of, just more of like what you want type of thing. So now that I got a full bag of different resources, there's so many different resources: iron, silicone, cobalt, titanium, magnesium, aluminum. And you just find them around the world, and you just like harvest them right there. My inventory's full, so it's not going to let me, but yeah, they're literally everywhere. There is a day and night cycle, and the nighttime only lasts for like what feels like 30 seconds, which is totally fine with me because I hate nighttime in survival games anyway. But I absolutely love this game. It's a 2-person, at least I think it's still 2-person, husband and wife development team that created this game. And that is just such a cool thing, man. I bet you they feel super accomplished, and it's been a super successful thing since it's been released. So that is freaking fantastic, man. We got a little bit of night cycle going off here. All right, we're gonna get rid of all of the stuff. We got some iron, add that to the collection. A little bit of silicone, a little bit of magnesium. We go through all this stuff just as fast as I deposit it in here as well. So put that back there, that in there, and super alloy. All right, cool. So we pretty much have like a whole container of this. Now I just need to figure out what I want to create. So we're 73% of the way to insects. Now, the fastest way to increase this is by launching rockets, because this is a percentage-based thing. So if I say, let's our plant, let's see what it takes to launch plant rockets. So let me go up to the top of my rocket tower here, click on the ladder, and seed spreaders, plants. So this is for oxygen multiplier, and this is for plants. So I can take 2 super alloy, a fertilizer, a lerma seed, and a tree bark, and rocket engines. Let's see if I can come up with all that stuff real quick. Okay, so let's see how many rockets I have. I just have, well, hold on, I might have one over here too, actually. Yep, so we got 3 rockets, so I could essentially do 3 of these. So I'll grab 6 super alloy. Okay, and then we just need 3 lerma seeds, 3 tree bark, and 3 fertilizer. There's 3 tree bark. There's 1 lerma, 2 lerma, another fertilizer. Okay, another fertilizer there. And let's see here. I might have to make a 3rd fertilizer maybe. I just need 1 more lerma seed. There we go. So we got our 3 tree bark, 3 lerma seeds, and we need 1 more fertilizer. And it looks like I'm going to have to craft it. So let's see. What does it take to craft? Algae, eggplants, and sulfur. Okay, 2 eggplants, sulfur, and oops, algae right here. There we go. Oh, still need 1 more algae. Okay, there we go. All right, craft a fertilizer. Now we have 3 fertilizer, 3 rockets, 3 tree bark, 3 lerma seeds, and 6 super alloys. So we should be able to launch 3 of these rockets right here, which is going to take our plant rocket production from 5,000% to 8,000%. And I won't even wait. I'll just come up here and I'll pump them out. So there goes the first one, and we'll launch it just like that. Pretty cool thing. We can even turn around and wave to it. Bye, rocket. Okay, next. Another plant rocket. Launch it. That one's still way up there. Okay, next. Other plant rocket. Oh, good. I love doing this. So you still get the bonus and buff for it or whatever, but it's funny whenever you do something like this and you mess up the trajectory of the rockets. See, now look at that way. Let's go that way. Oh my god. That cracks me up, dude. I freaking summoned like 10 rockets at a time, and they all went all over the place. All right, so now we can go check our rocket thing. They'll just disappear eventually. We'll go check our rockets production thing, and it says 8,000. Yeah, we successfully launched 3 plant rockets into outer space, even though they're still over there on the ground just chilling. All right, we need some water. So we'll grab some water from my water collector here. It is going to make like a green spory storm since we sent off plant rockets or whatnot, but it won't last for too long. So now we can see that our plant biomass production is kind of ticking along a little bit better here. We do probably want to do the same thing for oxygen rockets, but I don't know if I've got the stuff I need to do that. So let's see here. Oxygen rockets are going to be seed spreaders. So we need a bacteria sample, a mutagen, and a tree bark. Okay, and then I would need to make rockets as well. So let's see what we need to make rockets here. Uranium, iridium, and super alloy. So uranium's the green stuff, which we're gonna need not bars of, so we can stick the bars that I have made into the recycler here, and it will give us 1-for-1 uranium for doing that. So now we have these, and we need iridium rods, and we need super alloy here. So let's see how many rockets we can come up with. Craft them one at a time here, and I think that's 5, which is plenty. Okay, so now we're gonna need 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna need 5. Oop. We're gonna need 5 tree barks, which I've got 2 here. And that might be the only 2 I've got. So we might just be doing 4. And I don't recall what the I don't recall what the last bacteria and mutagens. So here we go. So we've got 3 bacteria, 3 mutagen, 3 bacteria. Looks like we're gonna need, oh no, right there. Okay, so 3 and 3. Okay. And let's see if there's any more tree bark over here where we just pulled it out of a second ago. Perfect. All right, more tree bark. So we're gonna get some oxygen multipliers out of here now. All right, so seed spreader rockets. Let's go. What do these ones look like? Oh, they got a little tree inside. There we go. All right, seed spreader rocket. Seed spreader rocket. There we go. Yeah, look at that mess. Let's go, dude. They're attached at the hip. I love this. I love this so much. I hope they never fix that. All right, so I actually have enough for 1 more. I just need another bacteria sample and another mutagen. So we'll make that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and grab my algae while we're out here, which we just get underneath these algae farmer things. Grab that up real quick. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, so we got a full inventory of algae. Now I can refill my container. Man, it's so green out here right now from all the freaking rockets we're shooting off. So green. All right, so let's refill our algae here, and let's see what we've got to do. We got to make 1 mutagen, which is a bacteria sample. So we need water as well. So I'll go grab water from my water collectors. Right here, right here. Some more and some more. We'll just take all the water we got for now. Okay, we'll take all the water we got combined with the algae to make bacteria samples, and more algae and more bacteria samples. There we go. And now we need to turn the bacteria samples into mutagens. So we need sulfur and methane. We'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We got 3 of those. Now we can launch another plant rocket thing. There we go. Seed spreader. All right, launch that puppy. And at this point, we just need another tree bark, and then we can use our last rocket. So I don't know if we're gonna have another one in here yet. It's probably not a bad idea to have multiple of these tree bark farming areas. Yeah, it hasn't spawned one yet. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait right here a second, and I'll be right back. All right, waited a little while, and now we've got 2 more here. We're gonna go ahead and set this last rocket off, and I've got a date. I've got a date with a game trailer. Grounded is announcing their 1.4 trailer update here in just a little bit, and I'm gonna go do a live reaction video for that. So we're gonna set this rocket off and get the heck out of here. One last rocket, seeding rocket, set it off. Heck yeah. All right, so we now have 5,000% more oxygen. So our oxygen meter should be, well, it should be moving faster, but it's not. I am going to go ahead and wrap the video up. My dad's calling to wish me happy birthday. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.